what we're going to see going forward and what these numbers state is we're going to see a lot of these bubble YouTubers go out there saying demand dropped or new contracts dropped. So there we go. The bubble's happening. So let's look at the data that popped out today, and then let's start with this. And then we're going to answer some of those questions and talk about the bubble bursting and what that actually looks like, because the bubble bursters are out, and they're out with a vengeance, getting that clickbaity good clicks and YouTube money. So here we go. All right. So here's the stats for that came out today. This is the Austin numbers. Austin. Oh, let me clear this out. Sorry.
Austin proper, not the MSA.
This is Austin proper. And I'm going to look at Austin proper at this. We can adjust and look at other stuff too, but I set everything up to look at just Austin proper because I feel like we're looking at a very wide range once we go outside of Austin. So, median prices are up 37%. Closed volume, however, is down 10%. So we had 1,300 closed. So people are going to look at this and go, oh my gosh, the crash is coming. Is that what you are hearing as well, gentlemen and lady?
We're hearing that, yeah, but I mean, it's BS, but you know this. It's the way you present data, and I'll say this, okay, 10% of closed sales are down 10%. Okay, how many new homes are being listed? How many active homes do we have listed? How many homes are going pending relative? And then this is 10%. This is not month-to-month data, remember, right? This is last year's versus this year's.
Right, last year's versus this year's. And so here's what I have to point out to everyone. If you look in the lower right-hand corner, 0.09 months of inventory. So all of these bubble bursters are going to come out saying that this 10% drop shows that we are now in this bubble bursting. Let me show you something. Here is July 2020. July 2020, we saw 21%. So we saw about 100 and something more sales close. Look at the months of inventory. July of last year is almost double the Austin numbers, almost double in that right-hand corner. Mm-hmm. So if you're looking at this, and this is July of 20. Now let's go look at July of 19. This is July of 19. Look how many actually sold in July of 19. 943 listings. So we still have about 400 more listings that sold this July than we did in 19. And if we're going to compare markets to markets, it's a lot more fair to look at 2019 market than it is 2020, because obviously we're in the middle of a crazy time. And then if you look at the months of inventory, 1.9 months inventory. So we're still half of what and I don't know. Do you guys remember 19? Wasn't a busy year?
It was very busy.
Yeah,
it was busy. So you have all these bubble bursters coming out and saying this. Now, look at this number right here as well. Single family sold in July, down 1% in Austin. So it is common in July to have a downward trend in July, right? And why is that?
Because everybody's going on vacation and taking breaks and getting ready for school to start. I mean, this has always been the case.
Getting ready for school.
Every year I've ever done it. In fact, my first listing in real estate was listed in June and July. And I was freaking out because I was like, this house should be sold right now. And that was my first taste of a summer in the real estate market, July.
Yeah. So here's the other thing that I want to show everyone, because you're going to get all of these bubble bursters come out and they're going to say this. If you look at June's number, June median price was $575. Now let's look at Austin July. So from June to July, we're actually down $25. So they're going to start saying, oh my gosh, the prices have come down. The prices have come down. The good thing Jeremy went back and looked at previous data, because that's what Jeremy does. Here is June of 19. June of 19, 985 homes sold. Prices were up. Look at the price, $420. Let's look at July of 19. Prices are at $410. They went down $10,000. Yes, it's higher than last year by 7%, but we are going to see people say that, oh, prices are down, prices are down. Yet, if you look at a normal trend, we are back to finally being a little bit normal. Any thoughts on these crazy numbers I'm throwing out?
I like what Chris said. So, most of y'all know I'm from Chicago, right? Chris Miller says, because being in Texas in July and August, and it's so true. I was actually standing outside today thinking, man, it's a little spicy out here. I don't want to be out here for the moment. So I understand that trend us being affected by the weather, among other things, as silly as it sounds.
So let me ask, go ahead, Sarah. What I was going to ask you, Sarah, is, so these trends that I'm showing you, is this what you're seeing on the, the mortgage side?
Yeah, actually, we saw a decrease in like loan applications in July, which kind of helped me because I kind of took it back to my team and we did some more training and focus on some other things, just because, that is the time that people go, all the things we've been saying, they go on vacation, they're doing other things. And so now we've seen it heat back up a little bit in August, and it's great. And we're getting back to normal, and but it's nice to kind of see those regular trends like we used to, instead of being on full blast 24/7. Because when you're burning the candle at both ends, that's hard. So it is nice to see a little bit, getting back to normal.
Getting back to normal sounds great, but we're still at less inventory than we were the last 2 years this time of year. So that's why prices are still going up. So I think part of the problem, we talked about this at the beginning, is that buyers are getting fatigued from all these price increases. They're getting fatigued from the buying process. And I will tell you, I tell clients this every single year. And you guys tell me if I'm wrong. I'm okay if you think I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Best
I don't even know what you're about to say.
The best time to buy a home literally is between July, to buy a home, not to sell a home. If you're thinking about selling a home right now, don't sell right now. Oh my gosh, a realtor telling you not to sell your house right now, but the market's about to crash, I should sell. No, listen to me, please. Between July and October, we see all of these listings hit, then people go back to school, and then they stop looking. And then what we'll start seeing is some of these will start getting picked up. And then as we get closer to the holidays, people will start pulling their homes off the market, or these homes that were overpriced like crazy will start price decreasing. And we're seeing that numbers about 20% price decrease across the board, which is pretty standard. But between now and late October if you're a buyer, it's the best time to get in here. But Ian said at the top, we're still seeing stuff where you walk in and how many offers? You're like, oh, look, it's been on the market 2 weeks. Multiple offers still. Mm-hmm. Thanks for watching this short of the REALMigos podcast. For more live streams, hit here. For more clips, hit here. We'll catch you on the next one.